Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you are new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Prido shippers, how are you all? Hope you guys slept well. Hope your night was well. Hope you did not have nightmares. Oh, hope your blood pressure is still on a normal level. Anyways, don't mind me. I'm just catching cruise with you guys. But before we get into the Prido talk, yesterday was quite spectacular on the streets of social media because a lot happened. Prince and Dorothy unfollow themselves. Well, did they actually unfollow themselves? That you will find out when we actually talk about it. But for now, let's start this video by saying congratulations to Nengi. Yeah, because actor Uche Maduagu, the red bra wearing actor, I don't want to put that his picture here, actually came out to say that Nengs, yes, the one and only Blueprint, is the most successful ex-Big Brother Naija housemate for 2020. He put this out on his Instagram page and said, Nengi is the most successful ex-BB Naija 2020 housemate. I respect her. She bought a mansion and no talk saying her fans buy am. Now only for Naija fans, they miraculously buy mansion for celeb. In as much as I applaud Nengi for actually doing great things, this guy is Mr. Cloutina. Really, if take him serious at your own expense, basically, because he can say stuff. The other time there was a time he was actually praising Erica and was shading Nengi, and this one, you see what he did here. Yeah, you see what he did here. I'm not even going to be going much into it because these two ladies are way classy, and they're not even going to give him any attention. So let's leave the Cloutinas where they belong and move on to better things. Now, one of the things that happened yesterday evening, was the whole story of Tiwa Savage. Now, a lot of things came out. A lot of people were like, oh, Tiwa Savage is not feeling fine and all that. Okay, so Tiwa Savage is not feeling fine. That is the bottom fact. But the story on what actually is going on with Tiwa Savage is what we do not know. First, there was this story that she is going through some post-surgery complications, and that was why she went off the radar for a little while. Looks like the BBL surgery did not go as planned. Now, if you have been following Tiwa for some time, you will notice there has been an increase in her behind, and a lot of people felt that she went to do her behind, she went to get it done. And according to this rumor that there were some complications arising from it because of the things she did, so she had to go back to the hospital, and that is why she's not fine. Now, that is one story. Take it with a pinch of salt, though, please. And another one that actually shook the internet yesterday, in fact, it was trending, was the whole story of Tiwa Savage getting belle for one of Davido's guys, Obama. Now, not like America's Obama DMW. Now, this one has a ring of, I don't know how to put it, because there's been a lot of gist about them for a very long time. Since last year, people of God, there's been a lot of rumors that they are going out together, and the guy did not even help matters. Like, if you could read, this is an Instagram post he made on Tiwa Savage's birthday, celebrating her, where he said, I have met lots of people in my life, but you surpass them all. There's no better day to let you know this than on a special day like this. Happy birthday, one and only Queen T. And one of his friends commented and said, happy birthday, First Lady, long life and more prosperity. And this and many more other stuff, kind of supports the motion that there's something going on between these two, because sometimes you see him post Tiwa on his Insta story and all that. So the news was now carried by Gist Lover, the one and only table shaker on the internet space, as just about posted this and said, Uncle don knack una top celeb belle everywhere don choke. How we go settle this matter like this? Auntie no know how to face all these Instagram and Twitter children. Make una no drag and biko na belle she get, she no key person. So basically, what Gist Lover is saying in plain English is that our auntie, our African queen, Tiwa Savage, don't go get ballet for our Uncle Obama DMW, one of Davido's guys. What are the odds? I don't know which one to believe. I don't know which one to believe. Even though this one, with everything we've been hearing, on the low, kind of like say, you can easily say, okay, this one is true, but I will also advise you to take it with a pinch of salt, because this is just gist. None of these two people have come out to confirm or deny anything. Well, I don't really have an issue. A lot of people are like, oh, why we should go out with Obama and all that. I don't have an issue with who she's going out with. Basically, I don't. I mean, this guy, he's a human being. He's a guy. He's a man. I mean, and love is one thing that it can take you to anywhere. So you are not the one to detect to love who to love or who not to love. So I don't even have an issue with that. So let us move on. So let us get into the story of the royal kingdom, the Prido royal kingdom. Hey! Yesterday was quite a day for Prido shippers, even though surprisingly they took it in good light. I have not seen a combined fan base like the Prido shippers, like the royal, I think they're called the royal explorers. These guys are crazy. Like when the news broke out, do you know what they did? They now put this out on Twitter and said, special invitation, the Royal Army, the Explorers, Royal Explorers, and Prido shippers cordially invite you to Prido Unfollow party, dress code Unfollow blue and Unfriend purple, time 8 p.m, wait till you find your tears, venue, Twitter street, passcode, bring drinks and suya. Please note that as this party was quite impromptu, we are still looking for DJ, MC and caterer. If you can provide such services, kindly send your CV to the RA official or Explorers fan page account on Twitter. I have not seen this amount of crews from any fan base. Like, your faves just ignored and snubbed themselves, and this is what you guys are doing. I know that deep down, lots of them had a lot of questions. I got a lot of DMs, I got a lot of mails asking me, Neil, what happened? As if I'm living with Prince and Dorothy. As if I'm the fly that is perching on their houses to know. But I get it, what they are doing. They just don't want to bring drags to their fave, and I respect that and I applaud them for that. Now, so there was an unfollowing. In fact, let me just say it as it is. There was a blocking. Somebody chopped blocking. Prince chopped blocking from the hands of Dora. Dora did the blocking. He said, nobody above blocking. You stress me, you chop blocking. That is what happened. Dora blocked Prince, and when you block someone, the person cannot actually follow you, and the person cannot even see you on the net, except maybe you guys comment on a mutual friend's post or something. I think that's how it works. So that is what happened, and not on Instagram alone, on Twitter too. So that is quite serious, if you ask me. For Dora to do that, that is really, really quite serious. Now, while all this was going on, Tolani Badge now came online and tweeted this and said, Cloud Chaser, now a person who strategically associate themselves with the success of a popular person or a currently contemporary trend to gain fame and attention. This personality disorder is often resembled as riding the wave without concern for the damage or etc. You get the point. Now, even me as a blogger, I misinterpreted what she said, because I thought it actually came at the time when the whole unfollowing buzz was flying around. So I thought, okay, what is she trying to say? Is she trying to say that these guys are chasing clouds with the whole unfollowing? I mean, a lot of people were thinking that. So I had to, even after I put out that on my community, I'm like, okay, That's why I did it. If you notice, I just said she entered the matter. I didn't really say what she did because I really wanted to be sure. So when I now did some findings, I realized yesterday they actually laid her grandma, I think that was her grandma, to rest. May God bless her soul. And she was just coming back from the O1 or the party and all that. I don't know if she knows what was happening. I cannot say because I'm not with her. But I will give her the benefit of the doubt that this is not actually about Prido. Yeah. I can actually give her, because even before now, people have been calling her cloud chasing and all that. And yesterday, the day before yesterday, the whole thing that happened, the whole fiasco that happened between she and Watoni, deleting their pictures or archiving it and yanking it off their pages. Yeah. So a lot of people do not understand. So I think maybe that is where she's coming from. So I'm really going to give her a pass on this one. Now, moving on, there was a lot of speculations about what actually happened between Prince and Dorothy. Like I told you guys, in my community, a lot of stories were flying around. Now, this is the most popular one. Of course, the bad one is going to be the most popular one. Hello, are you on Instagram? Are you on the internet space? Bad news actually gains more popularity than good news over here. So this was posted by this blog, XO Cruise, and I'm going to read what she wrote. And I don't know if it's a she or he, but I'm just going to read. He said, "It is no longer news that Dorothy has blocked her love interest Prince on Instagram. It is everywhere. But what most people don't know the reason why she blocked him. Dorothy is on her way to Abuja via PJ, that is private jet, belonging to a VIP for Runs." Now, if you don't know what Runs is actually Oloshowing. Runs is actually giving your body in exchange for money. Yeah, so that's what it's called, Runs. Now, she also said she was with Kim Oprah in Ghana for Runs and Prince clashed with her. Now, this she made in reference to Valentine's Day, where Dorothy and her 5 or 6 friends traveled to Ghana. Now, she also continued and said, "My insider source told me that Prince is very bitter at the moment because he gave Dora bearing after she was messed up by Brighto and Simple Ozo. He also mentioned Tonali Badge that he didn't look her way because of Dorothy. Dorothy has always denied her affairs with Prince because of her numerous sugar daddy. In another video I'll be posting shortly, both of them completely ignored each other, and while Prince stayed glued on his phone, Dorothy's eyes were darting front, left and center for a pickup." Now, this is the video she was talking about. Now, I advise you to take this with a grain of salt, because I will not say that this is true. Because some of the facts here are already things that, from events that I'm already privy to. So that already in my mind discredited this whole thing. But I just had to bring this out here for you guys to actually see. This is the narrative that was flying about. Now, while everybody was trying to find out what is really going on, Princess Prada, who is Prince's elder sister, actually came on the Royal Army WhatsApp group to explain some certain things to them. And I'm going to read her WhatsApp message to them. She said, "Good evening, house. Please, can we all be still and not panic? Do not respond to any rumor you hear or see out there by blogs, and do not insult anyone or take sides. Friends have misunderstandings and they settle, so whatever it is you may think it is not okay, let me read that again. Whatever it is you may think is not what it is, so please be calm and do not let people take advantage of that and create unnecessary tension. It's all love." So from what Prince's elder sister wrote here, you could see that they had a misunderstanding, which is normal. Friends do have misunderstanding, but was it a small misunderstanding? I don't think, sincerely, it is a small misunderstanding. I have a bestie. I will not unfollow or block him if it's just something minute. He must have done something like or hurt me, or we might have had like a disagreement, major one, for me to actually bring it on social media by blocking him or unfollowing him, as the case may be. So I don't know whose fault it is. I'm not saying it's anybody's fault. I'm not siding any of the parties, but I'm just saying that I do not think that this is something just small. if you could recall from Erica's birthday party, something was off between the two. Something was off. Even Prince tried to, like that video I showed you guys earlier, Prince tried to like touch her chin, and Dora was like, we all thought, okay, maybe it's, you know, normal woman Shakira, or no, the normal these guys they normally do, but it looks like there has been some rocking of the boat, and it was just shaking at that point. So I think from everything, I just feel like, you know what, shippers did the right thing basically by cruising with it, because you might decide to like take sides and these people will now reconcile. So which mouth will you now go and be hyping them again when you've obviously trashed one of them and all that? You know, they have their differences, and I don't know what is going on, but first, one thing is established here: they had a misunderstanding. Number two, I think it's not something minor, and number three, they will sort it out. It's their lives. And I think, you know, shippers, you know, take good care of your health, basically. Take good care of your health, or take good care of your heart, because your heart is very fragile. Once you're a shipper, you know, you should be expecting things like this, because these two people are humans, you know, and it's really not an easy thing to be a shipper, because basically you have given your love to two people thinking that it's gonna be like happily ever after and all that, and when it doesn't end that way, you guys end up with heartbreak, like as if you have been in a relationship with them. I can understand. Just hold your heart, cruise with it like you guys did, and let's just, you know, pray and hope that they sort out their differences and all will be well. So that is it from me, guys. Thank you so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Till I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams. Have yourselves a beautiful day. Bye, guys.